Hi guys. Come with us to the doctors. It's myself, Maddie, and Theo. Now auntie to help me see some of the challenges I face. Alright. The first one was driving here. Theo was screaming his lungs out, and we finally got here. I have to get him out the car, so let's get going. We got here 8 minutes early. Hi everybody. Maddie's surprised. She's like, where is this place? We're supposed to be getting gumbo. We're gonna get gumbo, okay? Let's go to the doctor for Theo and then we'll get gumbo, okay? Okay, let me go get Theo. First things first, that's Theo right there. Hi, come on, Maddie. Oh, we finally just got here. So we have to get to security. Let's go, honey. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Over here, honey. We have to get to security. It is cold outside today. I'm currently carrying the diaper bag with one hand, Theo in another. And at the same time, also trying to show you guys that this is security. Come here, sweetheart. Oh, hello, good morning. Yeah. I have to. We're waiting for the elevator to open. It has opened. Let's go, honey. Maddie, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you so much. Go ahead. Come on. It's okay. What floor? 3, please. You scared of the elevator? It's like this woman has refused to carry me today. Yes. So we're signing at the register. So the line goes that way. Okay, I have to go that way, honey. Line this way. Oh. Yeah. Hello. I have an appointment. URYC.
The next person? Winnie and Theodore?
Yes.
And your address is still 860?
Yes.
Phone number ending 8011?
Yes.
And you're still with your PMC?
Yeah.
Do you have the car with you today? And we got the sailor in orange, so you can let her know it's separate provider.
Alright, so orange is right here.
You can have a seat right here when you get the nurse, you can let them know the baby doesn't have an appointment with the sailor and you have an appointment. Okay?
Alright, thank you. Mine is first, right? And Thea's at 8, 10, 20. Alright, thank you. It's okay, dear. So we have 2 appointments today. One for me at 9. And Thea's appointment is at 10:20. So we are here, and this is what the waiting room looks like. That's what the waiting area looks like. And this is Theo. I'm gonna pick him up. I'm gonna pick him up. He's hungry. I'll pick him. So guys, one of the things about being a mom is that breastfeeding mom is wherever the baby's hungry, just pop the tits out and feed them. But I always try to where's your doctor stuff? She wants to watch her on the phone I'm using. Is that when the baby's hungry? Doesn't matter where you are. Sometimes you're surrounded by people like I am right now, but I'm breastfeeding. Just kind of like wrap up the blanket and put on top of my boobs-ish. Open it for me. Maddie. Just kind of like wrap it and somehow. Wait. And yeah, I go. So guys, we're finally checked in. I am finally checked in because Tia and I have an appointment with 2 different doctors. We have an appointment with 2 different doctors, and you're in different rooms, but they've taken my temperature, they've done everything. Everything looks good. The weight, everything looks good. Well, I was saying that when you're a breastfeeding mother, it doesn't usually matter. When the baby's gotta eat, right? This is just what the room looks like. If the baby's hungry, you just feed the baby where they're hungry. The hospital, the practice I come to, most hospitals nowadays are teaching hospitals, which means is that what that just means is that there are students who are currently doing their residencies, like doctors, who have undergone all the training, academic work, and now the coursework, and now you're on the field and you're doing training, which is called residency program. And I don't know how long a typical residency program is. It may vary depending on the specialty, but today they asked me. Hold on a second. So let me record what I'm changing. I have to change from the waist down because I am here for the doctor to check my IUD. My IUD has been giving me some issues, which she always does. No biggie, but I still like to, you know, do the right thing by having it checked. Doctor been giving me issues in terms of anytime I have intercourse, I bleed, right? I don't bleed when I'm doing it. I just bleed afterwards. And I know it has something to do with the IUD. My periods are irregular, but that's no stranger there. The stranger is the fact that why do I gotta bleed every time I have intercourse, right? So I guess the sister is never going to enjoy the other side of of intimacy because of birth control, which is okay as long as it's a side that I've decided that I'm willing to sacrifice just so I could not have any more children, right? Because Winnie is officially done. When I say done, like done with a capital D, done. So if occasional bleeding is all that's going to happen to me, so be it, right? Just so be it. Every time I have intercourse, but as long as the doctor checks and tells me everything's fine, the IUD is in place, you know, no fractures. I'm really here for the fractures to see if I have any fractures and stuff like that. But if I don't have any, oh well, what's the biggie there? Then I'll just have to carry on with life, just as if there were nothing wrong. You see, this is it right here. See, covered up. Covered up. you wrap up with a sheet, so when the doctor comes, lay down on the examining table, and then just let everything open for them to do their work, and then get the telescope and look and stuff, and then they do their work. But yeah, guys, I'm here to check my IUD just to make sure everything's fine. So back to what I was saying. I was saying that this is a teaching hospital. Most hospitals that I go to are teaching hospitals. Most big hospitals are teaching hospitals. So like, doctors doing your in-services, they come to hospitals like this, and they train them and so forth, and you have to get accepted. I'm sure they have requirements and procedures that you have to undergo before you accept it. I don't know, I'm not a medical doctor, but I don't have much of the details. But the doctor that seen me today is a resident. Residents don't do things on their own. They have a doctor ahead of them, that on top of them, that supervises everything you're doing, and they also record while you're doing things. So the doctor today is a student, it's a resident. Most of them are residents, right? But the main doctor always comes in afterwards, checks everything, asks us questions. The resident always has to go back and communicate with the head doctor to make sure that the orders, everything that was suggested is good. Sometimes the residence doctor has prescribed things for me in the past, some medications when I was pregnant, and then the doctor ahead of them has come back and said, no, we're not going to do this, we're going to try this natural route first, we're going to do this and that. We don't want to over medicate a pregnant woman. Even though it's safe, there's still some risk. So rest assured that you're always safe with residencies, hospitals that are residencies, because they make sure that they closely monitor them. So today you're going to be recording the visit, and they asked my permission. I want to ask you, are you okay with being recorded at the doctor's office? Some people don't like to be recorded. Like, I'll show you the camera. The camera right there. So guys, yes, sorry, the doctor had just come in. Yeah, so they recorded my visit. They recorded my visit right there. They had to push the recording button right there. Okay, honey. And then they recorded my visit. And then the residence doctor and the head doctor are gonna go sit down, and they'll look at it. They'll look at everything. And from there, to see how they did, if there was any improvement, they asked the right questions and stuff like that. So what the doctor just technically said was that they just did the exam and was done right there. What the doctor said was, after doing my examination, that my IUD is in place. They see the string, everything is in the right place. And that they see the bleeding, some of the bleeding that I've been having, and that it's just my body trying to come back to normal after childbirth. It's just my body just still trying to get used to, intercourse without a baby in my system. And the IUD is also getting familiar with my body still. And that maybe hopefully when everything has situated properly after some time, I won't have the bleeding anymore. But there's no infection, there's no inflammatory, there's nothing like that. There was a little bit of spotting, they took care of that. And they said just to monitor it. If it continues to happen every time for the next 2 months, to come in, and then it'll be a call to pull out the IUD and maybe try another method of birth control. But I don't think anything will happen, because before this appointment, the last time I had intercourse, I didn't bleed, and I told the doctor that, and she said maybe because my body has just started, working with the IUD, and the IUD has finally found its place in my body. But yeah, and Theo is with the nurses. They took the nurses, and they're just all passing him around. They're having fun with him, which I'm so grateful, because I don't know how I'd have done this exam without help. But this medical practice is just so amazing. It's just so amazing, like so good. Yes. So the doctor just came back and said to me one of the signs of the birth control is 6 months. 6 months after placement, if you still experience bleeding afterwards, then it's a call for changing it. So my 6 months would be in March. That after March, if I continue to experience bleeding, then the birth control is not suitable for me, and they'll have to pull out my IUD, my copper IUD. So, but that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. And Maddie's got some bandages that she found at the doctor. She likes bandages. Show me your bandage, doctor. She's a fanatic with bandages. And the doctor was just so nice. Look at it. The bandage. Is Theo's appointment. Just waiting on Theo's appointment to come, and then we're gonna continue from there. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your viewership. Let me know in the comment section. Would you consent to the doctors recording you? Yeah or no? I personally don't care as long as it's helping, the residents to improve on medical care so they can better help other citizens. I'm okay with it. I don't have a problem at all with being recorded at the doctor's office. Let me know in the comment section if you do mind being recorded or if you don't mind at all. But take care, guys. Bye.